Of controversy last week at the Brit Awards, but that's now more than the smokescreen, really, when you take into account what a real success has been over the past 2 years, which is 1,000 million album sales around the world, an armful of Grammys, a couple of Brit Awards, and selected other notable prizes. She's Adele, and this is the first time we met her on the programme back in October 2007. It is Steve Lamacq, and to our new favourite band, to our new favourite girl, and you've heard her record all over Six Music for the last 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully. Adele joins us. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
I don't know where to start, really, with the single. Or shall we start right from the very beginning?
Okay.
When did you first take up singing? When did you know that you wanted to be a singer?
I was about 8 and the Spice Girls came out. Yeah, when Wannabe came out, I decided, and then I wanted to be loads of other things as well. And then when I was 14, and I started kind of writing my own songs.
So 8 years old, were you actually doing the hairbrush in the
No, I had a microphone, a microphone, and you know the plastic ones, the Echo as well.
Yeah.
I preferred them, and I used to do little shows for like, my mum and my family.
Dance routines, the whole lot?
No, I can't dance. I haven't really actually got much rhythm. Like, I can stay in time, but I haven't got rhythm. Yeah, and then that kind of obviously faded quite quickly.
Yeah.
And then I used to hang around, you know, the big glass room in HMV downstairs?
Yeah.
I used to hang out there to try and look cool in front of my mates. I had no idea what I was doing though. And I saw an Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald CD for $3.99 in the sale, out the bargain bucket, so I bought it, trying to look cool.
What, just really randomly?
Really randomly. I thought they looked great, like they looked really great. And it was like £4, and I used to get £10 pocket money. So I bought them, and then I just started listening to them and kind of impersonating them and kind of learned how to sing through them.
You're not telling me your entire career starts because of a sale in HMV?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Really?
I'll probably end up there.
That's fate.
Yes, it is
almost,
fate, yeah.
Isn't it? And so when you heard music like that, because obviously, you know, there's nothing around like that really at the moment, is there?
Like Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald, yeah.
So, what culture shock was that for you, taking this home and thinking, this is amazing, these people can really sing?
Yeah, it wasn't really about songs, it was more about their voices for me, and I love voices, and songs weren't important to me until I was about 14, 15.
Right.
It was just their voices, really. And people that do, like, rubbish pop music have good voices now, I think. But they're just, now, because I think differently, their songs are kind of not as good as Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald. It's just like, I hate sad songs, and my whole album's really sad, but kind of if you sing the blues and soul, you can get away with it. Yeah. It's kind of meant to be. I just love their voices. I think they're... So
what did you do after that then? Did you have to turn around to the folks and go, I want to be a singer? No, stay on at college.
No, my mum loves me doing music.
Does she?
Yeah, my stepdad does as well. And like there's a few times I was trying to rebel against everything that everyone was so supportive of. I was like, I want to be a fashion photographer, I want to be a heart surgeon. I'm rubbish at science, I can't do that.
Right.
And they're like, no, do the music, it'll be fun, you'll enjoy it more. But they kind of supported me, like, wanting to leave college sometimes and go like do fashion and stuff.
So bring the story on then. So what did you do? Didn't you go to one of the sort of music colleges?
The Brit School, yeah.
Yeah,
I went there when I was 14.
Where is it? Is it one?
Selhurst. It's in like the greyest part of South London ever.
Right.
Just, it's kind of not quite Croydon.
Right.
And not quite Kent.
Right.
It's horrible. It's a disgusting area.
I've actually been there once.
Have you?
Yeah, they got us down one day to do a sort of talk on,
right,
you know, this is how you should present yourself.
Was that recently? How long ago was that?
Oh, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, I would have been there.
Now. But yeah, possibly you might. But it's good because lots of people have come out of this school now, haven't they?
They never used to, you know. Like everyone was a bit worried. Like they were like, okay, so we're pumping all this money into the school and no one's coming out of it. And then like recently, it's just been like a whole burst of people just come from it.
Who's got Shingi?
Shingi from Noisettes. Yeah. Amy went there for a little while. Kate went there.
I like the first name terms, don't you? Kate Nash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kate Nash. Yeah. And you know that there's a song Freemasons or something, and Bailey, the singer on that, she was there as well, and Hugh was there.
What did they teach you? Because they can't teach you how to sing.
I don't actually remember.
Because you know how to sing.
No, I don't remember learning any of the academic side of it, but I don't want to. I think like some old man making up a criteria of what music is rubbish. Like I think you learn music through just like jamming and experimenting and stuff.
To be honest, I think that's why they never invited us back.
But that's why I went there. Like I wouldn't have written the bulk of I didn't have a bulk of songs actually when I got signed. I wouldn't have written like the 2 songs that I got signed for.
So moving on further then, you start performing somewhere. Do you start playing gigs first? Is that how you got spotted, or did somebody?
MySpace.
Was it?
For me, MySpace. 'Cause,
Purely
like,
MySpace.
On the back of Lily, like, becoming, like, the queen of MySpace, all the record labels were almost employing people just to be MySpace scouts.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find another girl, and then that's how I got found.
Really?
Yeah. XL and Virgin found me
Right.
on MySpace.
And you just been posting up new songs.
No, I haven't.
No?
I haven't because I kind of got a hard time from that. From like a few journalists, like they were like, I'm like so adamant on not like writing any songs, and I have been writing songs. It's just I don't want to update my MySpace because I want my album to be completely new with songs that no one's heard.
Oh, the element of surprise.
Yeah, well, it's more interesting for me because I'm like, you know, if I put them up on MySpace, it means I have to sing them live like throughout the whole year that I've been writing the album. So I'll probably be bored of them by the time I did like my album tour and stuff. And then I want my fans to like be like, oh my god, like there's 8 new songs on the album, and even if I get really bad reviews, at least the journalists wouldn't have heard a lot of the songs, and it'll be kind of interesting to write about songs they haven't heard about.
So how did you find it finally when you got to start performing? Was it a scary transition from having been a singer to actually becoming a performer?
Yeah, it was. And I'd never played guitar. I played guitar because I couldn't be bothered to get a band together. So it was kind of like a last minute thing, playing the guitar. And it was quite scary. I get in such a state before my gigs, so it doesn't matter how small or big they are. I get so nervous, and it kind of wears me out.
How does that manifest itself, these nerves? You pace up and down?
I scream. Like, I scream at people. I feel sick. Like, and I remember I used to have like a drink before I went on to calm me down. But then this one gig, I was so drunk. I thought I was on at like 8, and I was on at like 1 a.m. And I was falling off my stool and stuff. So I don't drink anymore before a gig. I don't know why I get nervous. It goes away as soon as I go on stage.
Well, it's supposed to be the adrenaline rush. It's supposed to make it good.
Yeah,
though,
but I'm so tired. Like when I'm performing, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm completely worn out from getting so worked up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, all we're saying is, if Adele ever says, yeah, come back and see us just before we go, just don't go. Just stay away an hour before the performance. Don't go anywhere near you.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere near you at all.
Yeah.
What about the songs and material in the songs? Obviously, we know the single, which is about South London, because you were born in North London, but moved south.
Yeah, when I was about 10, I think.
So you grew up where?
Well, I grew up in Brixton, and then we moved to like kind of Tulse Hill.
But basically, it's a tribute to London, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. But it's a nice one of it. Like London can be rubbish, but there's so many things I love about it, and it's kind of putting a bit of glitter over London and making it great.
And is it Daydream or Daydreamer? I always forget.
Daydreamer.
Daydreamer is I don't believe Daydreamer, because the bloke in Daydreamer's too good.
That's the whole point. He's something that doesn't exist.
Right.
It's about this boy that I was proper in love with, and he.
So he is a real person.
He's a real person, yeah, and it's about basically everything I wanted him to be that he wasn't.
Right.
It's about that.
Right. There is a line in this, and you'll hear this probably on the album, ladies and gentlemen, but when it comes out, there's a line in it. He can change the world with his hands tied behind his back.
Yeah,
is
hands behind his back.
Hands behind his back.
I like the one feeling up his girl like he's never felt a figgy before. I quite like that lyric.
Sensuous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So bring this going back, because talking about some of your early influences, and there's another track I heard. Is it Painting Pictures?
Yeah.
Something like that. So that's the really smoky one.
Yeah,
that's the really. I'm in a basement.
Yeah, but it starts like that, doesn't it? And then it goes into something else. That's been alive. I've been playing that since my first gigs, like when I left school and stuff. And I don't really like it acoustic that much. And then like everyone around me was like, just record it, put the band on it. And I actually really like it. And there's not really any other songs like that on the album, because it's quite indie, I guess, and guitar-y. But I love it now the way it is, like the album version.
Because you spent virtually all year working on it, haven't you?
No, I haven't actually. It's taken me about 13 days altogether. It's taken me no time. It's just been spread across a long time, because I've done most of it with Jim Abbas, that's all of my songs that I've written on my own, and some of them we put like band to them and stuff, and some it's just piano or some bass or guitar.
I have to say, Jim Abbas he's come to a world famous producer, isn't he?
Yeah, and I met him through Jack, because I do backing vocals on Jack Pinyate's album. Jim was really honest with me, and I'd worked with someone else before, like doing a few tunes, and he wasn't that honest with me. He just kind of be like, oh, you know what, just go and do it. Whereas Jim was like, you're not doing it until you get it right. Which I really liked, I really appreciated. And so I got him to do my album. But then like 3 tracks I've co-written with like a pop genius who's great, Egg White, who wrote like Will Young's Leave Right Now, like proper like pop, like. And I wrote with him, and
that's a meeting of minds.
No, and then I've done my Mark Ronson as well. And so all them things, it's kind of like hard to fit them all in. So it hasn't taken long at all. It's just been spread.
Right.
Ages. It's been
across the year.
Yeah.
From time to time.
Yep.
can I just say, next time, say it took you ages and ages. Otherwise, they're never going to, they'll think you'll be able to do it again next time.
It's true.
Second album, right? We've got a fortnight free in July. Go and do it.
Yeah.
So listen, we're going to play the single. What plans for the future then? After this first single, which is on